Maybe too excited in the last kick of the game. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Second half was great. First half we just couldn't get started. You know, talked about a lot of things prior to the game. We just never got going. And you know, we changed formation half time. We just changed it up, went to a 4-4-2, and threw a diamond in there and crossed our fingers. And you know, Alyssa got going down the left-hand side. Rachel got going down the right-hand side. Midfield got a grip. We flicked Ali into the 10. And Ali got a grip. And when Ali's on, Ali was good tonight. She got a grip of the game. And Sinead started getting the game, and Kaylin Cowell did a good job on Friels, I think, second half, which helped us too, because Friels caused us a lot of problems in the first half. Just happy to get the win. It's been 2 months since we had a win, so I'm just glad May and June are over and we're in July.
What does it mean to you guys to get that win, particularly with the national team players? Now you're kind of right back in 6th place.
Yeah, I think it's not so much the league table for us. I think it's more we've been through the process of they've worked so hard the last couple of weeks, and you know, everyone's saying, you know, all they can hear is everyone saying, no, the cavalry's coming back, the cavalry's coming back, everybody's coming back, and I think they've worked so hard that they wanted to prove, I think, that they can win without them, without the other players, and I think that was on the foremost of the minds. You know, second half when we talked about it half time, is just getting out there and digging in and getting the job done for us, and I thought they dug in. But it's a great result for us, and you know, now we got another one against the same team again, which obviously the way things played out with the red card and the penalty, they're going to be gunning for us, I think, in New Jersey.
That was the first time Kaylin Cowell had been in the starting lineup this year. What did you see from her tonight?
Yeah, you know, the one thing is we challenged her at half time. I challenged her to get Friels out of the game, Friels out of the game. I said, you just got to take care of Friels for you. Take care of Friels for you. Make it a 10v10 game. We win the game. And I just said, you got to get into her. You know, be physical with her. Don't let her turn. Don't let her get her head up. And I thought she did a really good job. And she was settling on the ball. She did well for us tonight. And it was good to have her. Let's be fair. You know, she's the only one from the World Cup contingent that's back playing. And you know, it was really on her own shoulders that came back and played, so we've got to give her a lot of credit. I thought she was good tonight. And you know, when you haven't played with the team or trained with the team, trained once and one other time in the whole time. So, but I thought second half she was key to us winning the game.
Michelle really has come up big for your last couple of games, hasn't she?
Well, I think, you know, one of the fans gave her a bag of Skittles after the game, so give her more energy for the next game. But I mean, it was a brilliant save late in the game like that. And she cheated a little bit. You know, when I was looking, I thought, my God, Michelle's a bit far over. She's a bit far over. But you know, Friels is a good free kick taker, and she read it well. And you know, I mean, the referee moved the ball. I mean, it was unbelievable tonight. It was unbelievable. The referee moved the ball. We set the wall. He moved it back a yard, give an extra yard. Or you can't move the wall, but you just put the line in. You can't move the wall. And Michelle did well. I mean, obviously it was a huge save. And then I had a feeling he was going to give a corner kick to and let it play out after, I think, it was 18 minutes by that point. But you know, when you haven't won in a while, you get a little bit jittery. I thought we got a little bit jittery the last 3-4 minutes. I mean, even the coaching staff too on the sideline. I was trying to keep everybody calm because everybody was getting a little bit jittery. And I think having spent 2 months not winning, it's not an easy thing. So I think it's just it's a good feeling for everybody, I think.
How do you celebrate?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to take my tie off and sit on the chair in the locker room. I'm good for that, you know. Maybe an umbrella drink, something like that, you know.
How much did having the hydration breaks help? Obviously, you scored right after when it.
Yeah, I mean, we've been in this kind of conditions for 2 weeks. You know, we've been training for 2 weeks without a game, so we've talked about hydration a lot. We've talked about it during the week. You can't just do it the night before, the day off. You know, it really is key to having it. And the only problem I have with the hydration is, in the 75th minute, we're in a good position. We've got momentum, and then the game dies for 3 minutes. So when you're on the other side of it, and the other team's got momentum, it's a great thing. But when you have it, I'm not so sure it's so great. And I thought it was pretty cool tonight. And not cool, but it certainly wasn't as hot as I thought it was going to be. And I thought the ground staff did a great job cooling off. You know, at one point, you know, I went out with the groundskeeper today. It was 159 at 4 o'clock this afternoon on the field, and I was like, well, that's going to be tricky. And then, you know, they started watering, and the shade and the water got it down to 85, 90 degrees, which is a huge, huge difference. And it was massive for us, I think, in terms of the energy level for second half. Because I think if it stayed up at those temperatures, it would have been a tough second half for us.
It was really 159.
Yeah, it was 159. They put the gun on it. It's 159. And Ken looked at me, the groundskeeper, because he said, Paul, we're going to keep watering it, keep watering it, keep watering it. And even in the sun, it was 112 in the sun watering it, having just watered it. And it was like 85, 87 in the off, you know, in the shade. And as we got closer to kickoff, obviously we can't water the field right on kickoff. So, but there was a huge help for us. So there was basically 3.5 hours of watering to get the field ready. And that's why you saw a little bit of a good zip in it tonight, which was great for us. You know.
And it was down to 80, 85,
85, 87, somewhere in there, yeah. Which was perfect. You can't argue with that. It was a huge help. I mean, people, you know, I guess the fans watching wouldn't have thought about things like that, but it was massive for us today to get that. And, you know, we wet the field before every practice, so we're used to a wet field, and you know, I think it helped us tonight, to be perfectly honest with you. Second half, pleased with the second half, you know, particularly the midfield. Thought Sinead, Ali, Kaylin, and Kendall had a good game tonight too, you know, different position for her way to tuck her inside in the diamond, but she hasn't played there before, and she did a good job. And give Alyssa Klein a lot of credit too, you know, reserve play coming in, you know, played in that wing back position on the right first half, and went to left back second half, and created the goal for Sinead. So overall happy with the performance, the effort second half. First half wasn't good enough, but we solved at least second half.
Off the topic for this game, it's Sunday now. Obviously, there's some interest in that game. Talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's been unbelievable for, you know, for women's soccer. I mean, the TV ratings and everything else has been off the moon, and I think it's just a fantastic moment. I feel like it's a watershed moment for women's soccer, and it would be more of a watershed if we can win the title, which I think we will. I think we'll end up winning. I think we've got enough juice up front to win it. But it's, I think just the excitement of the changing formation against Germany, all of a sudden we look like a new team, and they've got a lot of energy, and I think it's going to take either a really unlucky day from the US or a really lucky day for the Germans for it to be. But I think the biggest impact is what it's done in Canada, what it's done in England, what it's done in Africa, what it's done in Australia, all these countries and these continents that, you know, iffy on women's soccer now. I mean, in England it's front page news, and I mean, it's unbelievable to think that. I know the English girls, because I speak to quite a few of them, are over the moon for what it's done for back home. And I know they had like 400 players showed up for some tryout in England. It was just incredible. Usually they get like 24. So I think it's created this buzz. And you know, we have it here. We already have it almost from the '99 World Cup. But I think this might be bigger. This one. This is the new generation, and there's a lot of young players in the group. You know, like people like Morgan Bryan, and you know, I think Kristen Press and these guys, and they're the big stars for us. And I thought Morgan Bryan the other day was top level. And I hope to heavens they win it and they bring home the cup. It'd be great. It'd be great to have Alex and Tobin back too. That would be a huge help.
Easier for you too.
And wish Jodie and Nadine well good luck tomorrow too. Obviously they've got a big game tomorrow. And, you know, they've enjoyed the World Cup, and whatever they can bring back to us is phenomenal for us. I mean, just the experience of playing in front of 50,000. And you know, Kaylin Kyle she turned around when we were at the Cop End. They call us the Cop End, the river end. And she turned around to me and she goes, man, this is unbelievable. And yet she played in front of 50,000 last week at the World Cup, you know. So just that feeling that you come to Portland and you feel like there's that much atmosphere, that much passion in the stadium. So it was brilliant.
Last question.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.